we have first up coming up on our screens? You got about 1.1%, 1.2% of the Nifty, 24,900. So the 1% of the Nifty Bank as well, 55,900 odd on the Nifty Bank. The small cap index is up 1%. The mid cap index will come up on your screen. That's about 1% higher as well. I mean, this 1% should have showed up on, by 3 o'clock on Friday after the sovereign upgrade. But there was absolutely a whimper of a response, nothing at all. But it's showing up this morning after some of this good news has accumulated. Heat map on your screen. I think all of it except two names are in the red right at the start. And autos is the big one. Hero, Maruti, Bajaj, and of course a bunch of other stocks out there as well. 300 points on the Nifty. Surbhi.
Absolutely brilliant looking screen. Look at that. It's all green, barring two stocks on the negative side, and big gains. Hero Moto 8%, Maruti 6%, Bajaj Auto 4%. And then come in the consumer names, because remember, most of the everyday essential items, that's what sources have been indicating, they'll move to a 5% rate slab. So Nestle, Lever, you've got Trent, about 2.7% up over there as well. Tata Consumer, almost 3% higher. And if there's so much of consumption happening, then perhaps it rubs off on lenders as well. So look at Bajaj Finance, look at actually everything in financials is up and about. Shriram Finance, 2.5% up. ICICI Bank itself, Kotak Mahindra Bank, 1% higher. Reliance is contributing 1% gain coming in there as well. SBI, 0.7% higher. So everything is up and about. Hardly any stock on the negative side. Relatively speaking, IT is obviously the weaker of the lot this morning. TCS Wipro flashing a little bit of red, HCLTech slight red, and L&T is very, very flat. But otherwise, what a glorious start to the week.
Well, it's a bazooka move actually to kickstart trade. And as I highlighted earlier, there are two big positives out there. The domestic mutual fund industry is sitting on ample liquidity, and the FIs are aggressively net short. So this sort of a gap up, if it sustains, it's going to force those shorts to cover out. Good start to trade, and the Nifty Bank as well moving to that 20 DMA. So the Nifty's already crossed the 20 DMA, the Nifty Bank moving towards that mark. We're talking about autos. Take a look at consumer electronic companies. Voltas, I think it's circuit up 10%. It's locked the last time I checked. Just pull up that name. Blue Star's the other one that's up close to around 8%. So big move is what we're seeing on these names. And PG Electro Plus, remember they went ahead, they cut their guidance. The street was very, very skeptical. There are a lot of shorts in the system. That one's opened up with a gain of around 8%. So that EMS player as well is participating on the upside. From the FMCG names, Dabur, that's the stock that's up more than 5%, and volumes are very, very high on that name. So big up move is what we're seeing, still holding with a gain of around 5%. Zaggle reacting to its numbers, positive reaction out there, stock flying away up more than 6% as we speak. Niva Bupa, that's a stock from the insurance space that's holding with solid gains, so good move out there. And Ola Electric, they launched a new motorbike over the weekend, and it looked quite good. We'll have to see how performance shapes up on that one, but first look at it was pretty good. So that stock, in fact, is up and about in today's trading session. Volume's quite high. It's more than 100 rupees away from the highs that we have seen post-listing, but that one's in fact higher. Just one stock on the downside. I think Kaveri Seeds came out with a set of numbers, and that stock is losing out. It's down close to around 6% as we see.
Right, 300 points on the Nifty, 24,945 is where we are at. It's all GST. I mean, the promise of GST rationalization showing up in a big way. And of course, autos is the big winner. Maruti 6%, Hero 8%, Bajaj 4.5%, TVS 5%, Ashok Leyland 4.5%. So Hyundai is up about 4.5%. So kind of rising tide lifting all boats, right? But there is... the AC names, Amber, Voltas, PG Electroplast, 5 to 8% gains here. 5 to 9% actually. Voltas is up 8.5%, 9% now. So that's the other one. Havells, you can throw in the lot. Durables, right? Havells is up about 4.5% as well. Dalmia Bharat is coming up with a 4.5% pop. In the durables, AC pack 6.5% on Blue Star as well. So yeah, I mean, it's... pure staples, which is, the lever, and except Dabur, I can't really spot very much else which is up in a big way. Maybe there are one or two, but Dabur is clearly, which is up about 5% right now. From the pure staples sort of side of things at this stage. 2,000 stocks are higher, and we've got about only 400 stocks which are lower at this point. 40% on Sin Goods, right? Godfrey Phillips is down 4%. It's the largest volume-led loser on the NSE right now. Volumes are not very large, but 9,800. 36,000 shares on Godfrey Phillips at this point coming through. I mean, for a player like ITC, it kind of balances out because, I mean, they got such a large non-cigarette portfolio. So I guess there is that which is happening. So it's that kind of unchanged ITC at this point in time. So more coming up a little later.